Welcome back to our channel. We are a couple of golfers, and today we're going to
We're basically going to show you 3 tips that are going to help you out this winter, because I need these from playing yesterday. The ground has got really muddy, and there's just different ways of going about a golf course, I think, to save you some shots, isn't there?
Yeah, just in the winter, yeah, you can just you need to chuck that ego to one side. Don't always see the perfect shot because the ground conditions vary a lot, and you could just cause yourself some more harm on the golf course.
Like you did yesterday.
Like I did yesterday. Prime example, actually we've picked probably not the best surface here because the turf is actually very good. But even yesterday I thought it was very good, and I just completely went straight underneath the ball because I tried to do a special chip shot instead of just keeping it simple like I'm going to show you right now.
So that's our first tip, isn't it?
Very first tip.
I'm going to learn from this as well, so it's really good for me.
Yeah, chipping and pitching around the greens. Basically, when you're on a golf course and the ground conditions are wet, don't always look to play that higher shot with the higher lofted club, because you can very easily go straight underneath the ball. The ground is a lot wetter, soggy. Yeah, but well, basically your percentage, you just want to play the better percentage shot with minimal risk.
Yeah.
In a way, I'm trying to say that. So if you've got that higher lofted club, you're more likely to go underneath it. You're more likely to get a bit stiff and thin it, where sometimes it's easier just to bump it along the ground, get it on the ground quickly, run it up the green, just try and aim for that bigger bin lid instead of trying to play that magical up in the air spinny shot all the time that just has a higher risk of failure. Oh, so we got a shot here and I'm about 20 yards out from the pin with a lot of green to work with. I mean, the green only starts maybe 7 paces away from me right now. Yeah, so in the winter, a lot of people would try and, or in general, it's muddy, isn't it?
Yeah.
In general, people would see, okay, I've got a shot here, tight lie, bit of mud, blah, blah, blah. Let me try and pick it off, ball first, spin it up by the flag to a foot, tap it in.
Yeah, I would probably do that.
There you go. So what people then tend to find is their next shot is 2 foot in front of them because you've got a ton of mud here. It's just not the right shot for this time of year. Even I did it yesterday. I mean,
yeah, it was quite funny actually.
It literally moved. I thought, oh nice, I've got a real nice lie here, firm. Let me try and nip it off there, tap in for birdie, and luckily I put my ego to one side after I duffed the first one and then I rolled it to an inch and tapped in for par. So
I think it was the realisation that winter golf is here.
Winter golf is here. So I'm going to try and demonstrate the shot I did yesterday. If I pull it off and hit a great shot, then obviously I've just done that out of luck. But the higher percentage of shot that you're going to do here is hit it straight in front of you if you're using like a 54, 58 degree with a lot of loft. Yeah, so let's demonstrate that. See, I'm actually going to try
not to do this is basically.
Yeah, but I'm going to try and hit a good shot because I don't ever want to try and hit a bad shot, but I will show you that a good shot from here won't even be as good as a good shot with the next club I'm going to use, which is the safer, more sensible percentage shot in the winter. So yeah, so for a shot like this, I would keep that ball position a bit towards the back foot. I'm going to look to try and clip the ball first. So really almost come in a little steeper. Make sure I clip that ball before hitting any of the grass or mud. Because if you do that, I might show you what's going to happen in literally 2 seconds. Right, 20-yard chip shot off the mud. And that is exactly what I did yesterday because it is just a completely
wow, it is crazy, isn't it?
Stupid shot to play. And that's not even, I've not even made the green and I'm 7 paces away from the green. I will try and attempt that one more time, just because it would be nice to hit a good shot off this. Right, that's a better shot. It's gone to 7 foot, but look at how steep I had to come in there and make sure I caught the ball first. I mean, the divot could have flapped over the ball. I've just taken that divot and I'm 20 yards away from the flag. It's just not a good play. So I'm going to go and get the club I would use for this shot and show you why. Right, 7 irons in hand. And actually you'll find if you watch the Masters, Tiger Woods always practices around the greens with 7 irons too. Bump and run shots. It's just a higher percentage shot of playing that safer shot really. Yeah, I would always play this back foot. I'd forward press a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and it would basically be like a putt. I mean, the first part of this shot is going to miss most of this sort of muddy, rough patch. Then it will land and it will just roll straight away. So you're not relying on any spin.
Is it going in?
I mean,
I thought it was going in.
it's 3 feet away and it took me 1 attempt.
Yeah.
Ball to the back foot, 7-iron, hands pressed forward, and we just putted it along the deck.
It's very cool.
Ball stays low. Okay, I've overhit that a tiny bit, but the more you do that,
Still on the green now.
the better it will be, the better judgment you'll have of the speed. And I've hit 2 balls there where I've got a putt for par or birdie, wherever you've hit your tee shot, where the first time I did this, I would have had to chip again.
I don't think I've ever done this.
No.
I've never done this.
Okay, well that's good then. First time for everything. Yeah, so literally
keep your feet together?
that action. Yeah, I would. Normally I do that for chipping anyway. It varies. There you go.
Oh.
I mean, your aim was a tiny bit off there.
I always aim
but
right. But
You're
I'm on the
right
green.
level, you're on the green.
That's all right,
You're
that
up
is.
by the flag.
I like that.
And you've got a putt for
Why
par.
have I never done that before?
Because, again, you see that super duper shot.
I think
I
flop
mean, you
shot.
would almost, I mean, your chipping is very good, but you'd step up here and try and hit a flop shot.
Just for fun.
Yeah. But that just keeps that
do that
very
a bit
simple.
more then.
Get your 7-iron out, get your 8-iron out, even
was
get
simple.
a 5-iron out if you've got one. Bump it along the deck, save yourself that shot.
Tip 1.
Tip 1.
Done. Winter tip number 2 with us. Well, with Russ.
With me. We've got a par 4 out here at the Springs in Oxfordshire, and in winter golf, the ball goes a lot less than it does in the summer. My hands are absolutely freezing right now. The ground is softer, it's wetter, the air is colder. So on this occasion, where in the summer I would be able to carry this ditch, I haven't managed to, and I've had to lay up short of it, which has given me a longer shot into this par 4. So that's just telling me the ball is going a lot less in the cold weather. So chuck that ego to one side. The biggest tip that I can give somebody in the winter is club up. Just go that 1 extra club to get it at least pin eye or on the green. Otherwise, you're going to continue day in, day out.
I don't think I would do that.
A lot of people don't do it. Even when I was caddying for people, they just couldn't do it to themselves. They couldn't just go, do you know what, because it's cold, I'm going to club up. They were like, I can get it there, I can get it there. And then every single day,
I think it's just people just think they know their numbers. So they're like, why would I go away
Yeah,
from it?
they know their numbers in the summer.
Yeah.
They don't know them in the winter.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. If you've got access to a TrackMan range or shot tracer range or whatever you want to do, get on there, look at the screen when you hit shots and believe it. Some people, I see so many people at the range go, nah, hit it further than that.
On the course, it goes further.
It goes further on the course. It doesn't. You are hitting it that far. The driver carries 160, you are carrying it 160.
Yeah.
You do not hit it 300 yards. So we've got a shot here, second shot into this green, it's 170 yards. Now, I would normally hit 8-iron, I would say. Summertime, it's probably an 8-iron distance. Today, I've got 7-iron, and even that might not even get there. But I am gonna hit 7-iron just because you can't go long. Again, that's another factor. Still do your course management. If long is not good, aim for that middle of the green, be short, take the 2 putts, take the 20-footer. That is a chance for birdie. So I've clubbed up to a 7-iron in the winter as the ball's not going as far. And I'm just going to try and hit the middle of the green.
It's a little bit short.
It's short. Do you know what? I'm going to go with 6. It has got extremely cold. I've actually clubbed up to a 6-iron. Oh. And I'm going to real ease this one into the middle of the green. Six iron into the middle of the green, nice easy swing. Beth's up there, she's seen that. Just club up, people, club up. Right, that's 2, that's not a fluke. 2 in the middle of the green, 6 iron in hand, I've clubbed up. My hands are frozen, my body is stiff. You're gonna feel the same this winter, so chuck that ego to one side, club up and hit the middle of the greens, and then damage limitation, get rid of it. Percentage shot, make sure you club up. You do not hit it as far in the winter, it doesn't matter who you are. Okay, tip number 3, final tip for this video, and we're going to talk about putting in the winter. Stats are showing that people take a lot less putts in the winter. That is down to the fact that they are able to be a bit more aggressive, because a lot of the greens are just a lot slower. So yeah, when we're going to demonstrate on this green that we're at, from probably the distance that we're at, why not, we'll give ourselves a tough putt, as just being a little bit more aggressive. It's such a simple tip, but it will help you just be more aggressive on those winter greens, take less putts. Very simple. Right, we've got 40-foot putt here on winter greens, which is just telling me I'm going to pick a line and I'm going to be very aggressive. So make sure, compared to the summer greens, you are giving it probably an extra 5 to 10% in how hard you're hitting the ball, just because those greens are a lot slower. So we're going to pick the line. And I've hit that harder than I ever thought I would need to hit it, and I'm still short, so I didn't think I could hit that any harder. There is another reason as to why people take less putts in the winter, and that's because they probably just do this. That's good, moving on. Very, very simple tip in the winter, just be more aggressive on the greens. Don't be short and don't be afraid to hit it a bit harder. The ball is not going to run out as far past. And like I say, if it runs a bit further than you want to putt it, just pick it up.
Okay.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed those 3 tips.
Yeah, what were they? Let's run through them.
Right, run through them. Tip number 1 was that all-important bump and run shot in the winter. Ego out the window. Get that 7-iron out, even pitching wedge to 7-iron. Stop using those higher lofted wedges. Stop trying to do that all spectacular, spinny, floppy-doppy-doo-dah shot into the green. In the winter, it's just not the right shot. Sometimes it is. If you've got a nice fluffy lie, then I would agree to do it. But most of the time, if you're in the UK, most of the time you're not going to have the luxury of the lies, the shot. Just don't do it. Just keep it simple. Save those shots on the course in the winter. That will make you happier too. So yeah, tip number 2, club up. Again, ego out the window. Stop thinking you hit 7-iron 190 yards, because you don't. And get on a range. Get those numbers. Whatever it says on those screens, it is exactly what you are hitting. You will probably think about this and you will probably think, yeah, do you know what? Most of the time on the golf course, I am short. Well, that's because you don't hit it as far as you think you do. So club up, especially in the winter. The ball goes a lot less, probably 10% less at least. Very, very simple. Just club up.
Tip 3.
Tip 3, club up with a putter. Hit it harder. Be a bit more aggressive. Again, it's not just us saying it. The stats show it. Like, there are less putts taken in the winter, whether that's because someone hits 1 putt and doesn't want to hit the second one and picks it up, like Beth. Her gimmies are outrageous. But most of the time it's because you are aggressive with the slower greens. And then what you might find is it might go into your summer play. You can keep aggressive. Like, yeah, the greens are a little bit quicker, but work out the speeds and then play aggressive to that speed. Yeah. It's a great tip all year round, actually, but especially in the winter. Aggressive putting.
Aggressive putting.
Well, there you have it.
Loved it.
3
Thank
tips,
you.
3 simple tips.
Please use these on the course now.
Yeah, please use them on the course, and please drop us a comment if you have used them on the course. Tell us what you think of them. Tell us if they worked, and also ask if you've got any more tips you want us to show, or me to show, and Beth to perform as sous chef. Yeah, please do it. But we are a couple of golfers. Please like, subscribe. Definitely subscribe to these. We love your support. Like, we just need it. We love it. We've got a few more videos coming up. Yeah, come on, hit the subscribe button. Watch these videos, subscribe, please.
Thank you. That's us done. Bye.